Oh, something different.
Mark chapter 12, verse 30. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. Yesterday we spoke about the ministry of all. But today I'd like to take a little look at how God says we should love him. With all our heart, all our soul, all our mind, all our strength. I think it is very instructive that God didn't just say, love me with your all, but he broke it down in these areas. Because unfortunately, sometimes we tend to think it is okay to love him with all of one part of our faculties, but not with another part. Have you ever met the Christian whom is just all emotional? It's just all about the emotions and all their decisions regard and their Christian walk and how it's just emotional. And sometimes we get a little disturbed about that, don't we? And rightfully so. Because we must include all our emotions. But that should not be all. Now, of course, on the other hand, you have some persons who will try to tell you, no, don't get emotional about it. But God says he wants all of your heart. When the scriptures speak of the heart, it speaks of the seat of the emotions. And God says, I want you to get emotional about me. Do you realize that anything that really matters to us, we get emotional about? Yes. So if you're able to divorce all your emotions from your walk with God, I promise you that he has not gotten to your very core yet. Even the things we remember them longer if there is an emotional quotient to it, an emotional attachment. So, yes, we should be emotional about it. When we say, I love you, Lord, there should be emotions. When we think about him, there should be emotions. But that's not all. He says, I want you to love me with all your mind also. Yes, we need to be intellectual about it. God says he is not able only to appeal to our emotions. He wants us to serve him with our minds. He wants us to think. He wants us to reason. He wants us to use logic. Yes, God expects us to get our intellect involved. Be intellectual about the word. He appreciates that. He gave us our intellect. And so it shouldn't just be all emotional. Let's reason it out. The scripture says, come, let us reason together. Yes, engage the intellect. You know, I remember once someone said to me, as a Christian, you don't need to think, just do. And I'm like, are you for real? Because that's not what the scripture tells me. The scripture even tells me what things I should think on. Yes. So we need to get the emotions involved. So don't be a stiffy. Get emotional. But don't only be emotional. Be intellectual. But he says also with all your strength, all your energies, all your passion, all your drive. God says, I want all that I have made you with. Your passion, Your soul, your very being, love me with your very being, with the very essence of who you are. So, when God says he wants our all, he wants every aspect of us. Love him with all your emotions, with all your being, with all your intellect, and with all your passion. Then we will have a truly fulfilling relationship with God. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for more, join us at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings at 10 Union Square, Crossroads. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually via Facebook Live.